Hi everyone, Coach Dave here. I'm with Desiree. Desiree Farchione is a founding member here of Harbor Park CrossFit. She's been with us now, what, 2 years?
Yep.
A little bit over 2 years. And we're talking to Des today about kind of CrossFit and her everyday life. Some of you may know that outside of this CrossFit world, she is a police officer. And Des, I just wanted to kind of bring you on camera and talk to you about that. One, how does CrossFit help you prepare on such a dangerous job and prepare you for the unknown and unknowable?
Well, for one, I found CrossFit about 5 years ago. Like many people, I was working out in my home gym, lifting weights, trying to go for the heavy lift. But when I found out on the job is that a lot of times you'd ride around a squad car for several hours a night, and all of a sudden you'd stop a car and the foot chase is on. And as much as I could lift in the basement, it didn't matter when I had to go chase somebody and I had to use pure cardio, which I didn't really train enough in my breathing and my endurance, all that kind of stuff. So 5 years ago, when I found CrossFit, I really felt that that's really helped me with just every facet of my life and not just law enforcement.
Right, absolutely. And I can kind of speak to it too. Some of you may know I was also a former law enforcement officer. I worked with Des for several years, and I think you trained me a little bit. Then, you know, what I used to see on the job was a little bit of complacency, right? We get in the academy, we work hard, we become pumped up, we want to get in shape, and then we kind of, a couple years go by and we just get in the routine of sitting in the squad car, becoming complacent. And what can you say of that?
Well, I can tell you that I have had the honor of teaching many law enforcement officers throughout the state of Wisconsin in defense and arrest tactics, and with that was a lot of physical fitness that I introduced them, and sometimes CrossFit workouts. But then you go out onto the job, and what you're finding is that now you're eating fast food a lot,
right.
And complacency as far as every aspect of your life goes. You're not really taking care of yourself, you're not eating correctly, and when the time comes, I'm completely shot of what I was just going to say here.
Well, the thing I think I can kind of go from is you get that complacent, you're eating that, and then the stress of the job. It can be nothing going on to all of a sudden bank robbery or a foot chase right then and there, and you got to act, you got to be able to go. And I think CrossFit kind of trains you that. You know, 3, 2, 1, go, and we're constantly changing things. We're switching it up for the body, training you for that unknown, unknowable, because you never know what's going to happen, especially in life, you know, outside of law enforcement.
Sure, and what you also see too in law enforcement, and I hate to use it, but I'm probably the opposite, where when I joined law enforcement, I was very heavy, and throughout the years I've lost over 100 pounds, but most people, when they join law enforcement, they actually gain the weight because you are no longer doing a lot of physical exercise. You're sitting in your squad car after shift or going home to your kids and your family where they're consuming your time, and it's no longer about yourself. And at work, literally, you're trying to run through a drive-thru to get fast food. So complacency really does kill you in our job.
Yeah, that and stress. And stress relief is also something that you can do with exercise and relieving that. So I thank you so much for coming on camera. Keep killing it in the gym. And thank you for protecting us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, David.
And congratulations for 2 years.
Okay, thank you. You're going to take that part out?